Hi guys, thank you for joining us this afternoon. We are getting ready for story time. I know it looks a little different. We are doing story time from my home office today. So it's a little different. We're going to be doing some virtual story times from here on out on Wednesdays. You'll be able to uh, listen in and have some fun, and it'll all be from the safety of your computer. So, today we are going to be doing The Adventures of Honey and Leon, or reading rather. And it's by Alan Cumming and it's illustrated by Grant Schaefer. Looks like a lot of fun. This is pretty new to our library. It just came to our library, so you can definitely go and check it out if it's something that you like. I think it's pretty cool. Honey and Leon live with their two dads in the East Village of New York City. Can you find them? Oh, that would take a very long time. Look at all those people and all those dogs. That's a lot of people. But there's a lot of people that live in New York City. Honey is a rescue mutt, but her days in the pound are far behind her. She now has a very posh English accent. Leon, a Chihuahua from Brooklyn, could never quite figure out how Honey came to have such a highfalutin voice, considering she had been a stray. Honey always explains that she is an actress, and as every actress knows, you gotta have a gimmick. Honey and Leon have a lovely life, except for one thing. Their dads go away a lot, traveling for work, an awful lot. She does look like she definitely acts. Honey and Leon get very sad when their dads leave. Sad because they miss them, of course, but mostly because they aren't able to guard them and keep them out of danger. That's what dogs do. That's what dogs are for. Just ask one. So they're saying goodbye from their window, and their dads are in the plane. One baking hot summer day, Honey and Leon were lying in front of the air conditioner. Well, actually, she's in front of the AC, but I'm left out in the air hot. Suddenly, Honey's ears perked up. Before Leon could ask what she'd heard, she bounded out of the room. What is it, Honey? Do you need Barkup? Oh, well, I'll just stay here and enjoy the cool. Oh, no! Look at what they're doing. It looks like they're getting all set up to go. Honey returned to the living room to tell Leon the gloomy news. Not again, Leon wailed. Don't they know we have a job to do? That's it, we have to follow them, said Honey. It's the only way to keep them safe. But we're their dogs, Leon reminded her. They'll recognize us. Honey's eyes lit up. Not necessarily. A little while later, Honey and Leon said a sad goodbye to their dads. Don't worry, little princess, we're only going for a few days. Be a good boy now. They're saying goodbye. As soon as the apartment door closed, Honey and Leon rushed to the window to make sure the dads were gone, and then quickly packed their bags. Look at their bags. There's just-in-case treats, even more emergency treats, doggy treats, Acting for Dogs by Marilyn Monroe. Operation Follow the Dads began. They hurried out and hailed a taxi. We do live in a gorgeous city, Leon. Parting is such sweet sorrow. We'll always have New York, Honey, but sometimes a dog's gotta do what a dog's gotta do. Airport. Honey and Leon slipped into two empty seats at the back of the plane. Do you see them? And look, their dads are at the front. The flight took the whole night long. It says baggage. their dads was more fun than they expected. They are certainly having some fun. Everywhere their dads went, Honey and Leon followed, always in disguise and alert to any danger. Can you spot them? Right there. Their dads are up front. And then look at this page. Their dads are having fun, and they're up there, acting like they're fishing. When the dads went for a sail on a yacht, Honey and Leon followed in a dinghy. He says, "Woof," surprising that guy. "Honey, you were supreme. I'd forgotten you could swim like that. Never mind. I think I broke a nail." But the biggest challenge of all came that night. Honey and Leon were going to a very fancy party. Ooh. I'm not sure that they could pull this one off. Threats were everywhere. People, cars, flashing lights, loud noises. Suddenly, Honey heard photographers shouting at a lady on the carpet, "Look this way! Over here! One more!" And though she knew she was meant to be guarding the dads, she just couldn't resist. Leon couldn't believe his eyes. What was she thinking? She's posing for the photos! Look at that! Silly dog. The next day, Honey was the talk of the town. The Ruffington Post. The dog spent the rest of the day trying to keep Honey's star status hidden from the dads. They took the paper. And I think... Oh, they're trying to turn their cell phones off. Finally, the trip came to an end, and Honey and Leon snuck back to the airport. We may be exhausted, but at least we went undetected. But look at what they're saying in the next seat. Whose dogs are those? Ours. They followed us. Did they go undetected? Honey and Leon made it home in the nick of time, and to think their dads would never know. But just like all families, this one has its secrets. He's given us a wink saying he knew the whole time that they were there. I enjoy that. I hope you did too. Thank you guys, and join me next week for another story time.